If there's one thing that the TMNT community can agree on, it's that Ninja Turtles The Next Mutation kinda sucks. This Fox Kids television show, created in '97, is often seen as the redhead, abused stepchild of the turtle community. Much like the Green Lantern movie, it's the show that everyone loves to never talk about. I'm not here to talk about how much this show sucks, though. I'm Wit, and I'm Next Mutation's #1 defender. So, let's talk about it. Before we can talk about why this amazing show shouldn't get the flack it gets, we must first talk about what this show is. Created in 1997 by Saban Entertainment for Fox Kids, Ninja Turtles The Next Mutation is a supposed continuation of the original 90s trilogy, as it is set in the same train car and some other details are the same, like the cut on Splinter's ear. It was unfortunately cancelled after one season. Why is that, you may be asking? And the simple reason is, the production quality was ass. I mean, one look at the costumes and you can tell that this show definitely didn't have the largest budget. The writing isn't that great, the costumes for the other characters are subpar. I mean, look at Shredder from the first episode. And the plot lines were kinda shit. There are good things, though. I think one of the best things to come out of this show, and one of the only things that the community likes from this show, is Venus de Milo. Venus is the first time that we ever see a female mutant. This is before Jenica, before Lita, before Mona Lisa, before anyone. Her original name was Mei Pei Chi, and she was raised in China by Chang'e, who is the master of the shinobi arts. And of course, Chang'e raised Venus to be the most
badass girl boss pussy queen ever.
Not only is Venus a master in ninjutsu, but she's also a master in cape fighting, chi magic, and she can travel to another dimension through her dreams. Let me repeat that again. Venus de Milo's connection to magic is so strong that when she focuses hard enough, she can travel to another dimension through her dreams, also known as the realm of dreams. The only other characters we've seen with this ability to do this is Splinter and Chang'e himself, whom both have had many years to perfect, whereas according to the TMNTpedia, Venus has only been alive for 18 years, so she's probably been doing this dream walking for a lot less than they have. Some fun facts about Venus are, she's technically the first different species of turtle that we've ever gotten, because according to the fan wiki, part of her Chinese name means softshell, which predates Rise Donnie. She stopped the Shredder from being Shredder the first time meeting him by dispelling the Shredder persona from his mind. She is also the reason for the main big bad being able to enter the real world. Which segues nicely to another great thing about the show, the villains. Once again, Next Mutation impedes on Rise's territory by creating a plethora of new baddies for the Turtles to face. The list goes as follows. The Dragon Lord, who, by the name, is the Lord of the Dragons, who was trapped in the realm of dreams by Chang'e with his army, known as the Rank. Wick, who is the Dragon Lord's right-hand man. He is literally my favorite character in the entire show. He's this cannibalistic little gremlin piece of shit who eats everything and anything, and if anyone can find a plush or anything of this little shit gremlin, I will give my soul for it because I love him and he is my son and I love him. Dr. Queeze, who is an evil scientist that does evil things and betrays the turtles to the Rank as soon as possible, and he's also ugly. Bone Steel, who is a bounty hunter that sometimes works with Vam Me, who is a hot vampire chick who can do no wrong in my eyes. And last, but very much not least, is my favorite villain in the series, Silver the Yeti, who for the longest time I thought was a gorilla, but that's besides the point. This guy hates monkey jokes, despite making those jokes about himself, and he loves bananas. In fact, he loves bananas to the point that him and his goons send Donatello a video that hypnotizes him into stealing technology for them anytime he hears the word banana. This specific moment has to be one of my favorite moments in the entire series, and one of the few that I can name off the top of my head. Now, I do have a few other honorable mentions that don't get a whole mini essay, but they do deserve a short monologue. Once again, hopping on that Next Mutation did it before Rise train, we have the bandanas. As fans of Rise know, both Donnie and Raph have bandanas that the community has lovingly stated look very similar to do-rags, and that is carried on to Mutant Mayhem with Raph. But when we look at the character designs for Next Mutation, what do we see? Oh, what's this? Bandanas that wrap fully around the head? Bandanas that one might venture to say look similar to the hair device known as do-rags? I'm just saying, Next Mutation did it first. Don't at me, haters. Another thing that should be mentioned upon is that Raphael is Team Batman, as seen in the beginning of episode 17.
Let me get this straight. You actually think that Batman is more powerful than Superman?
Yeah, Batman's smart. He's got battlefied equipment and a radical car.
Just thought that was important for you to know. The very last and most important thing that the Next Mutations have is the coolest crossover ever. Who might that be with, you're asking? Well, it's only a little thing, you know. The Power Rangers? You know, only the most popular franchises of the 90s? It was epic, and the fighting was cool, and the episode is on YouTube for free if you want to find it. In fact, the entirety of Next Mutation is free on YouTube. So if this video did the right thing, then you should go watch it right away. Bye-bye!